Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thanks very much indeed for joining us. What a video we've got for you today. Oh my goodness. There's a new film out. The film is called Freedom. It follows 50 converts to Islam from 25 countries around this great, wonderful world of ours. We're going to show you the trailer for the movie. And then we have an interview with the director himself, Julien Drolon, also a convert to Islam. Stay tuned and enjoy.
And this thing I always used to do it once. Now I do it 3 times because I can feel something in it.
Yeah. You do it every time you score a goal as well, don't you?
Yes, that's another level.
You guys are soccer fans?
Oh yeah.
That's
Okay,
another
we can talk
level.
about that because I'm world champion, as you know.
Of course. Yes, you were so lucky. You were brilliant.
Just temporarily.
Yeah,
Temporarily.
I'm enjoying the ride now.
Going by, there ain't nothing in it, so soon we gonna die. Cause from the beginning, at the start of our lives, God decides, yeah.
Tonight.
Yes.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa rahmatullahi.
Wa barakatuh.
Oh, we're back on.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
They've allowed us in again.
Yes. Not by ourselves, but we're in the building.
We are in the building.
Which means that somebody somewhere is very disappointed because they've stopped the wrong car.
When we say we, my name's Mohammed Yusuf Bashful.
And I'm Junaid Rahim. We're
And together,
affectionately known as
the 2 white Muslims.
Yes.
And we have 2 very, very special guests with us this afternoon.
We do.
First of all, we're on best behaviour because our boss is in.
Yeah.
No, it's good.
And always the same reaction.
They always
We say, here's our boss. He says,
no.
Allah, boss.
Allah's the boss. I'm just a servant. Yes.
We can do nothing but agree. We're going to introduce our next guest, and then we're going to ask our next guest to introduce himself, just because we love him hearing him say his own name.
Yeah.
It's brilliant. It's fantastic. We have with us Julien Drolon.
Correct?
Have I got that right? Fantastic.
You got it right.
Who has authored and created an incredible movie, which we're hopefully going to hear a little bit about, and is in the midst of loads of other preparations for lots of other activities. So it's an absolute pleasure to have you here in this country and here in the studio. So welcome, a very warm welcome. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam, my dear brothers. It's a true pleasure to finally meet you. And you are a host for the New Muslim World Conference,
That's right.
which I'm sure we're going to talk about more in depth. And yeah, it's a blessing to be in UK, especially in Manchester, the land of Eric Cantona.
Oh.
So as French and soccer fan, you know, I always like to go back to good places, good memories.
Very good, very good. Yeah,
You know,
it's
a good friend
spiritual
of mine.
home.
Good friend of mine was still is a staunch Manchester United supporter, but especially in the days where Cantona was playing.
Yeah.
And he had himself a T-shirt printed with 2 boot marks on it, and it just says "Ooh ah." Do you remember the famous drop kick that he did?
Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh
Guys,
Yes.
as a City fan, I have to leave you. I think it's becoming too personal. Too personal. I might tear up and all that stuff. Assalamu alaikum.
We hate we'd hate to see a grown man cry. Always a pleasure. We have heard an awful lot about you, and you know we're so pleased to meet you.
I'm a little
finally
starstruck,
yesterday.
if I'm honest.
Yes, me too.
Starstruck.
Me too.
Yeah, this man is world famous.
Yes.
For his works, and rightly so.
Absolutely.
And we're going to be talking a little bit more about the work that he's involved
Yes.
with as the afternoon draws on.
Yes. Eternal fiddler. Oh yes.
Here we
Not
go.
on silent today then, Yusuf.
Yeah, first rule of live radio is make sure
Every
your phone's
time.
on silent, inshallah.
Normally I ring Yusuf just because it will always go off.
Okay.
And his phone will always go off.
Just to catch me out.
It works. Would it be fair to say that, like us, you're a revert to Islam?
Yeah, you know, revert, convert.
Revert,
It's
convert,
big
we're the same,
debate,
we don't
but
mind, yes.
We'll talk about that at the conference.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I've been Muslim for the past 6 years now.
Wow.
I became
Mashallah.
Muslim in the Philippines.
Uh-huh.
I did some research online. I mean, it was a long soul-searching journey. And
Yes.
Alhamdulillah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guided me to the truth, and I can't be more grateful. So everything I do can never be enough to repay, you know. It's it's just a blessing to be a Muslim in this time, in this day and age where there's so much, falsehood going on everywhere. So it's true guidance. So I just try to do my little part to help other people to be liberated, because that's what freedom is about. When we chose the title of the film is that because Islam truly liberated people, because you can only be liberated if you live upon the truth, which is how Allah created you. What's the purpose in your life? And I was always, as a non-Muslim, wondering what's my purpose? As a human being in this small planet, in the big universe. And I realized it was to worship Allah. It's not such a big, discovery. It's deep inside in your fitra, you know it, and you just had to be guided for that.
Yes, mashallah. The film that you produced, what brought it about and what it features?
So I became, after being Muslim in the Philippines, I made my hijrah to Malaysia. Because it's a Muslim country, I wanted to live in a Muslim environment, not too far from the Philippines, because I love that region. Very soft people, hard people, very lovely people. Some Southeast Asia, and I joined an organization. I became the manager of New Muslim Care, which take care of converts from all over the world. And we did a retreat, and on that day we had 11 brothers from 11 different nationalities. You can check it on YouTube. And we just made a simple video. I am Muslim. I found the truth. I am Muslim in the languages.
Right.
And then I said to my wife, we should do a film with all these guys. So brilliant.
Fantastic.
And then the ideas came, and we thought about several names. And then we realized, what is the biggest value in the West? The thing that, all over the world, and it's freedom.
Yes.
I mean, we can make maybe a survey, there's maybe peace, justice, but freedom is big time.
Yeah.
And the thing is, we realized the narrative in some media that Islam is against freedom, which is a total, as we know, it's not true. Islam is actually pro-freedom, but the definition might be different. Like the freedom in Islam is with boundaries, with the respect of each other, not I do whatever I want and then people will suffer the consequence, which is the other definition of freedom from some other people. And so we, especially from the sister point of view, they are portrayed as being oppressed, and actually we gave them the voice so they can express how Islam liberated them, how, for example, wearing a hijab can liberate them, or things like this. And it was a great journey. We interviewed 50 converts from 25 countries, speaking 15 different languages, all subtitled in English, and we already screened the film in more than 5 countries, including in UK, in London, in May. More than 1,500 people watched it already, and I can tell you it can be a life-changing experience.
Wow!
So we can't wait to spread this message around the world, and because Islam is freedom.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's perfection. It's beautiful,
Yeah.
and to engage with people, to help people recognise and see that, and see other people enjoying it, and let them think, well, what am I missing then? What's going on here? Brilliant.
Sinead and I used to watch Sky News. I used to read the newspapers. I used to listen to people talking about Islam. And all I ever saw and read and heard was just nonsense. They were not speaking about the Islam that I understand.
Not our Islam at all.
They were not speaking about the Islam that I practice.
Correct.
They were not speaking about the Islam that's practiced by the silent 1.7 billion people around the world, who are peace-loving and family-orientated, God-fearing, loving people. So we decided a number of years ago now to set the record straight, and to put out there the truth about what Islam is. And that was the impetus behind our YouTube channel and the videos that we created. And they also have been quite well received so far, alhamdulillah.
So far, you say that expecting so far.
They have been universally well received so far. Nobody knows what's around the corner. Nobody knows what's around the corner, subhanAllah. And maybe
when you become
things will get
successful.
better.
Very true. Yes, so
maybe
true.
things will get better the longer that we go, inshallah. Who knows? Who knows? Subhanallah.
But I can see the twinkle in your eye that says that you enjoy putting this message across as much as we do, and other Muslims do. This passion is it's infectious. You feel it off you. It's wonderful. So the movie, as you say, you've previewed it, launched it. What brought it about and what it features?
So I became, after being Muslim in the Philippines, I made my hijrah to Malaysia. Because it's a Muslim country, I wanted to live in a Muslim environment, not too far from the Philippines, because I love that region. Very soft people, hard people, very lovely people, some Southeast Asia. And I joined an organization, I became the manager of New Muslim Care, which take care of converts from all over the world. And we did a retreat. And on that day, we had 11 brothers from 11 different nationalities. You can check it on YouTube. And we just made a simple video, I am Muslim, I found the truth, I am Muslim in the languages.
Right.
And then I said to my wife, we should do a film with all these guys. So brilliant.
Fantastic.
And then the ideas came and we thought about several names. And then we realized, what is the biggest value in the West? The thing that all over the world, and it's freedom. It was a great journey. We interviewed 50 converts from 25 countries, speaking 15 different languages, all subtitled in English. And we already screened the film in more than 5 countries, including in UK, in London, in May. And more than 1,500 people watched it already. And I can tell you, it can be a life-changing experience.
Wow.
So we really hope you enjoyed that.
For the 21 video series, everything you ever wanted to know about Islam and the Muslim culture,
but couldn't be bothered to ask,
click the link in the top right of the screen.
Also, please subscribe by clicking the red button below if you haven't already done so. We want to reach as many people as we possibly can.
Thank you once again for your support, and we'll see you in the next video.
Assalamu alaikum
Wa rahmatullahi
wa barakatuh.
barakatuh.
Bismillah.